for three. Tatum drills the three.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
And stolen by Brown. To the middle. The kick to Tatum. Back to Porzingis. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Lillard looking around. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And, Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. This notion of, if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? You like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's some times where I think we'd get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. To the left wing. Brown looking around. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And knowing his position on the floor and expecting the ball, Tatum knew his job and executed.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Celtics.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And he's going for the lob. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Down low. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
Pass to Holiday. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Coach, a perennial all-defense performer, Jrue Holiday. Fearsome at that end of the floor in particular.
Yeah, Brian, he's as good a defensive guard as there is. Great size and strength at the point guard spot. You combine that with his IQ and his competitive will, he is a problem on a nightly basis.
You know, one thing you got to love about Jrue Holiday is he's a true two-way player in this league. He puts in a lot of work to make a big impact on both sides of the floor.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. Milwaukee leading by 16. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Tatum. They're running. Pushing it up now. And Holiday powers it home.
And striking without warning. Holiday can be so sudden.
To the inside. And Giannis with the jam.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Outside Holiday. Inside. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Porzingis has got 12 points in the game.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
Celtics trail by 14. Pass to Tatum. Outside, Brown. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 9 points in the quarter.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And he lobs it up. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Pritchard. Outside Holiday. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Porzingis with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Here's Pritchard. Back to Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Tipped. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Milwaukee out in front. They lead by 12. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Kuzma. Now Lillard. He's covered by Holiday. And there's the lob. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Celtics trail by 12. To the right side. Back to Horford. Outside Craig. Pass to Tatum. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Milwaukee leading by 10. Lillard with the ball. Guarded now by Holiday. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And you know Lillard loves setting up his guys. He's got a great eye for where to move the ball.
Back to Horford. Pass to Hauser. To the inside. Another shot. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Throws it up high. Oh, got a piece of it. Craig with a steal. Down low. Here's Horford. Pass to Hauser. Left side Tatum. Holiday to the middle. 4 on the clock. 16 feet out. And that one comes up a bit short.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
And it's Antetokounmpo with a miss.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
Ooh, ripped away. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
Boston making a switch here. And he sinks the second. And the Bucks with the possession here. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Tatum with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Pass to Brown. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, you got to foul Brown harder than this because he does convert well through contact.
His second personal foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Now here's Lillard to the paint. Out to Portis. The three is up. Nails it from 3. And the Bucks lead by 11.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
A legit 7-footer with that kind of athleticism, I guess Porzingis really is a unicorn.
And here's Milwaukee now. The Celtics making their last shot. Pass to Prince. 6 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
Brown with a screen. Down low. That shot is off. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Inside. Out to Portis. Pass to Prince. To the inside. Brown with the steal. Here's Pritchard. Back to White. .58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. It's hauled in by Portis. And here's Milwaukee now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and a strong showing for the Bucks.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
Pass to Kuzma. Back to Lillard. Portis, right side. There's the 3. That shot off the mark. Drives to the hoop. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly